Today I thought we would take a quick trip to Dollar Tree. This year I have to make 6 Easter baskets for all age groups, and I'm hoping that I can find all the supplies I need there to make these baskets on a budget.
Okay, we're at Dollar Tree. We're gonna pop on in and see what we can find to create those one-of-a-kind Easter baskets. Let's go. One of the first things you'll notice when you pop into Dollar Tree right now is that they have out all of their plastic Easter eggs and Easter basket fillers. Definitely must-haves. You'll likely also find all of their little bits of chalk. They have these adorable ones in Easter egg shape that would be perfect in one of those plastic Easter egg containers. And of course, bubbles. I don't know an age of child that doesn't love bubbles. They also have a ton of adorable stuffies along with other non-edible Easter treats that would be perfect in a basket. And there isn't an Easter basket made that doesn't need a little bit of a sweet treat in it. In my humble opinion, even if you're going for an Easter basket that is mostly non-edibles, you want to make sure you include at least 1 or 2 sweet treats. Another basket essential is definitely the Easter basket itself. Dollar Tree has tons of adorable themed baskets that you can use, or think outside the box. Look for different items around the store that you can use as a basket base that isn't necessarily Easter related. Later, when we put together these baskets, I'll show you a few ideas. One way to create awesome Easter baskets on a budget is to think past the Easter aisle at Dollar Tree. One of my favorite areas to head to when I'm creating a gift basket is the baking aisle. They have tons of wonderful decorations and icing tips, everything a person would need to create beautiful, one-of-a-kind culinary pieces of art. If you're creating baskets for children that are over the age of 3, another great area to head to at Dollar Tree is their toy area. I know, kind of basic, but if you're trying to create an Easter basket that is light on the treats and heavy on the fun, this is definitely an area you would want to visit. However, if your little Easter bunny is under the age of 3, you're going to want to avoid this aisle and instead head to their very limited baby aisle. For this age group, you're going to have to really think outside the box. There's just not a lot there. But I did manage to put together a really adorable basket that I'll share with you later. Another spot to check out is their stationery aisle. Here you'll find all types of handy items that you can get in Easter spring colors, making it perfect addition to your baskets. Believe it or not, another aisle worth checking out is their tool aisle. If you have a tween or a teenager that you're putting together a little basket for, or maybe perhaps for your mom, make sure you check out the beauty aisle. You can find so many amazing products that when you consider their colors and work it into a spring theme, you'll end up with a beautiful high-end basket. If you have a DIYer in your life and you want to make an Easter basket for them, you know you need to check out Dollar Tree's crafting supplies. They have so many amazing options for either your little or your even older crafters for the perfect Easter basket that will allow them to craft their little hearts out. And before we head to the checkout, we need to make sure we grab ourselves a couple sheets of paper for some embellishments later on and some ribbon. Doesn't need to have a bunny or a chick on it to make it look Eastery and spring-like. The cart is full. I have all the supplies we're going to need to make 6 different Easter baskets for every age group, leaning heavy on the fun and a little lighter on the treats. These are the items where you get the better bang for your buck. You can break them up into individual pieces and use them in more than one basket. And using your printer and some craft paper is another inexpensive way to add some embellishments to your Easter baskets.
This first basket combines Easter with a sweet treat and a touch of creativity. It is a perfect example of how to think outside the Easter basket and create a one-of-a-kind modern approach to your Easter gift basket.
The base for this first Easter basket is going to be a cake pan. This one came from Dollar Tree, and we're going to combine it with a box of their Betty Crocker carrot cake mix, again found at Dollar Tree. In fact, I'm gonna stop saying that because everything came from Dollar Tree, so we're just gonna go with it came from Dollar Tree. To add to this, I found this icing comb set, and I thought that that would be a lot of fun to work with. In their napkin section, they had these checkered orange and white napkins, and I just thought that would be fun. I added to this a box of swirled icing tips and icing in pink and white. Now the packaging was a bit boring, and I wanted to give them a little bit of an embellishment and make them a bit more festive, so I used some craft paper. Now this craft paper did not come from Dollar Tree. It came from my stash, but you can find craft paper there, and all I did was cut them out into a bunny shape and some egg shapes and then tape them to the front. Dollar Tree has 3 different types, I believe, of these Easter cake sprinkles, and I added those to the basket so that they could grab those cupcake pans out with safe and stylish hands. I included these spring pot holders. Dollar Tree also had these adorable tiny little spatulas in pink and purple, which went perfectly with the theme, and so I tucked those in behind the sprinkles and then added a bag of mini eggs for either a sweet treat or something to add to the top of their cake. And since no Easter basket is complete without at least a few treats, I added these, using even a couple of them in the back to prop everything upright. And there you go, our first completed Easter basket.
This time we're going to be creating a crafter's dream come true Easter gift basket.
Here is the charming wicker Easter basket that I decided to go with soft yellow. And to work with that crafter's Easter theme, I'm going to add one of these knitting spools. It looks both handy and it's the right Easter type color. I'm going to add to that this light robin's egg blue hot gluing mat that would be perfect in any craft room. No crafting Easter kit would be complete without a way to make your own decorative Easter egg, so I made sure to include a kit for that. Next, I popped in one of Dollar Tree's little chocolate bunnies. I thought this guy would look quite cute and he was about the right size. I also found this adorable heart wall decal that had a motif that I felt had very spring-like colors to it. Since I really didn't like the way that the knitting spool and heating mat looked, I thought that this heart would be perfect for covering that up and just making the whole basket look a little bit more attractive. Next, I added a few practical supplies, including these scissors that also had colors that sort of worked with the heart. To go with the knitting spools, I picked out 2 bundles of yarn, one in white and one in a sort of purpley pink. And to make these all color coordinate a little bit better and just jazz them up a bit, I wrapped them in some more of that craft paper and then just taped it down with double-sided tape and added those to the basket. Continuing to work with the same color theme and crafting theme, I found these crafters fabric squares that I thought would look perfect in the basket. And to finish everything off, I just added a little wooden butterfly to the front of the basket for a decorative touch, attaching it with its little hook, and then added a few sweet treats in the plastic eggs. And there you have it, our second unique, completely Dollar Tree Easter basket.
This next basket is ideal for that teen or tween in your life. It's simple, it's modern, it's a tad bit cheeky, and I guarantee you it's something they're gonna love.
Dollar Tree had these really modern, older looking type Easter boxes, and I loved this one with Chillin' with My Peeps, and figured any teenager would appreciate the sense of humor. I always encourage you to use whatever items the person that will be receiving your gift basket is going to enjoy the most. For my recipient, it's this bath sponge, which also works double duty as the perfect basket filler. You could also use a hair towel or bath bombs or whatever you think the person will like. Next, I included this hand mask and this eyelash case that comes with a mirror because my recipient really likes false eyelashes, so this will be the perfect little addition to this gift. Working with that Peeps theme, I found these yellow Peeps at Dollar Tree and decided that they would make the perfect sweet treat for this gift basket, especially since the person I'm giving it to isn't the biggest fan of chocolate. Do you have any non-chocolate fans in your life as well? Next, I added this lipstick holder that has a mirror inside and will work perfectly in their purse. And then I just added a couple of little chocolate Easter eggs. I'm not sure they'll eat it, but if they don't, I guess I could always volunteer. And there you have it, another finished perfect Easter basket for that teen or tween in your life.
Next, we have another non-basket basket, and this time we're thinking about those adults in our lives, more specifically, the gardeners.
So for this next grown-up Easter basket, we're going to go with this flower garden tin holder that works perfectly with our spring theme. And to this, I added a garden kneeling pad and a bag of potting soil. And I used both of these in the back of the tin so that left a resting place for the other items. Now where I live, mosquito coils are a must. So I included these even though they're not that pretty, but I have a solution for that. So in front of the mosquito coils, I'm going to add this really pretty spring colored journal. It is the perfect way to keep track of your crop rotation and your favorite plants. Another spring garden necessity is plant markers. Now I have an idea for these, a little garden hack that I'm going to be putting in a video coming up in the next few weeks, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. And then I just added a little solar light, and I found these packets of seeds at Dollar Tree for $1.25 each, and we're going to wrap them in this checkered orange and white ribbon and add a little tag that I made, just printing it out on my computer and hand cutting it out, and then simply taping it to the front of the seed packets and adding that to the basket. Next, just pop in a few sweet treats. I added a few of Dollar Tree's Cadbury Easter eggs and O. Henry bars, and then to finish things off, this bag of soil's not that pretty, so Dollar Tree had these adorable Easter egg picks that you can put in your plant pot. This was the perfect finishing touch to give it that Easter feel. So there you have it, another finished Easter basket. Let me know what you think in the comments below.
The best part about this basket is that it can be easily customized to fit the age and the interest of each child. Plus, it leans heavily on the fun and a little less on the sweet, which makes it an ideal gift basket for grandparents or those aunts and uncles that want to give a little treat for Easter but not necessarily a sugary one.
I'm going to start with this really pretty scalloped plastic bin that comes in these bright Easter spring colors, and what makes this ideal is it can be used for other storing purposes later on. Stuffing this with some recycled basket filler that I made using tissue paper, and then again using that craft paper, I cut out some Easter egg shapes and then using double-sided tape just taped that to the front of the Easter basket to give it a temporary Easter touch. Next, I added a colorful Easter-themed coloring book, as well as an entire packet of those chalk Easter eggs, but to make this package look a little bit prettier, I cut out an Easter bunny shape and then just taped that to the front as well. As a little workaround to get a sweet treat into this basket, I decided to go with these adorable carrot candies, because you can't go wrong if they're carrots. And then I also added a pack of crayons for the coloring book. Now to add the crayons, I just went in with these Zots. You can find these at Dollar Tree. These were ones I already had on my stash. I looked at Dollar Tree, I couldn't find them, but I know you can find similar ones there. And these are just great for sticking things on and making sure that things aren't sliding down, and it just makes it prettier for displaying. You can never go wrong with a couple of packs of scented Play-Doh, so I made sure to add those. And again, I'm working with the same sort of colors, yellows, blues, purples. I'm trying to keep things somewhat cohesive so that at the end you have this beautiful finished look. Then I added the bubbles and this adorable little ball with little beads inside that kind of reminded me of Easter eggs. Then I finished it all off with a couple of plastic Easter eggs with some candy inside, and there you have it, the perfect Easter basket solution when you want to give more gift and less sugar.
This final basket is for those toddlers. To be honest, this wasn't as easy as one would hope it would be. Dollar Tree, if you're listening, you really need to step up the baby section. It's a little sad. But regardless, I've come up with a basket that I think you're really gonna like.
For this basket, I decided to go with those adorable cloth Easter bunny baskets that they have in blue and pink. And I'm just going to remove the tags and stick in some of the Easter filler. Now again, you can use your own homemade Easter basket filler using shredded tissue paper, or you could just buy this stuff from Dollar Tree. It fits in perfectly at the bottom. Then I added one of these Carrot Patch Pete chocolate bunnies, because for the little ones, you don't want to be giving them anything that's a chokeable. This adorable bunny stuffy is by far the best stuffy out of them all, and so this one is going to get added to the basket as well. Next was the Easter bunny ear headband and a couple of packs of this silly scented Play-Doh, because our little friend is over the age of 2. Another toddler favorite, really a kid favorite, are bubbles, and so I made sure to add a pack of pink bubbles. And then to fill it out, just a pair of pink socks and these adorable butterfly clips and a couple of these magic face claws that I'm pretty sure Mom is going to appreciate. And there you go, a simple, adorable, and completely Dollar Tree toddler Easter gift basket.
Today I thought we would take a quick visit to Dollar Tree to why am I going to Dollar Tree? No, I am not sure this is going to be quick. Basic Easter whisker basket. This time we're going old school with the traditional Easter whisker again. School with the traditional Easter whisker. No. I can't speak today. This time we're going old school with the traditional Easter wicker basket. I forgot what comes after. That's it for today's Easter basket DIYs. If you enjoyed those, make sure you subscribe, give me a thumbs up. If you hit the notification bell, it'll let you know the next time I upload. Oh, and you might enjoy these.